Hey Pisces, welcome to Divinity Gems. I'm here getting out the reading for September 24th through the 30th. This does incorporate the Harvest Moon coming on the 24th, Harvest Moon, Monday, September 24th, 2018. So I'm going to pull from the Black Moon Astrology deck, 4-card course of action spread for you. It's for my Pisces. Then we'll pull some clarity from the Crystal Tarot Vision. Crystal Vision Tarot. Okay. First position is current energy, current situation. Second is what we should not do. Course of action not to take. Third is usually course of action they suggest you take. And then the fourth is the overall outcome of that course of action. So Chiron, healing is the current energy for you. This is what will play out, and a lot is about, going to be about across this full moon for you, is some healing to some certain areas in your life. Pisces. Communication, ironically, is in the what not to do, what course of action not to take. So usually is advised to communicate right now for you. Pisces is advising to watch your communication right here. To watch it. All right. Course of action. Sagittarius, I see. It's actually what it wants you to, the course of action it wants you to take. And then Scorpio, I transform is the overall outcome. There's going to be a change brought about, a transformation brought about, a death and a rebirth with that Scorpio card being out of something in your life, Pisces. So let's get clarity with the Crystal Visions Tarot. Get clarity on each of these. Let's pull for. I'm gonna do some shuffling. This card's flipping all over the place for you. Kind of a nervous energy here. I feel like a lot of you guys are worried about something, worried about a relationship. Some nervous energy in here, and why that healing is possibly out as well. Five of Swords in reverse with the Unknown card, clarifying the Chiron healing. With the Five of Swords, it's about fear, sometimes being stabbed in the back, or fear of being hurt to me. I think you're really getting over fear of being hurt, fear of someone hurting you. I think it's about getting over that fear, getting over it. And the Unknown card is there. Let me know you're not sure if you can get over it, or it's unknown at this time because you're still thinking about it. But with it being in reverse, I feel like this is you letting go of the fear that somebody is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. You letting go of that fear. Let's get some more clarity on that. Let's get clarity on the Five of Swords. That is the one. Yeah, changing your perception. Seven of Pentacles is, Seven of Wands is out in reverse as well. This is about changing your perception on this. So with the Five of Swords being in reverse and this also being in reverse, changing your perception on whether or not you have the upper hand or not in this situation, or whether or not it's going to work out in your favor. You may have felt under attack, a little bit attacked, and you were worried about it. You were worried about it. So that's why you were having that moment of the unknown. Like, is it something that someone said to you that made you feel hurt in some kind of way, or made you question whether or not this person would stab you in the back? It made you question it. Three of Cups and the World card. I'm just trying to put the whole thing together, and I'm getting a lot of feelings coming to me right now over this healing and what exactly needs to be healed for you, Pisces, what area the healing is coming in. I strongly feel that there is a fear of of being hurt, that there's a fear of being hurt, that there's a fear of things not going your way. Seven of Wands energy, almost being attacked, someone coming at you wrong, or communicating with you in a way that's telling you some things you really don't want to hear, or saying some things to you that incite fear or make you worry. And with that Three of Cups being out, is traditionally celebration, is traditionally rejoicing, being with friends, celebrating. I feel like you want to rejoice, you want to celebrate, you want to hang out with friends, but this situation has to do with something involving that, like it's closely related to your circle of friends and who you associate with. Let's get some more clarity on happiness. Come out, the sunshine come out. You're just wanting to be happy at this moment, I feel like. But I want to say, you're just looking for happiness right now. You don't want to be in this negative thinking. You don't want to be feeling hurt at this moment. You're just looking back for happy. You enjoy just feeling good. You don't enjoy conflict at all as a Pisces. And I feel like that's what's throwing you. Like somebody either communicated something to you where you felt under attack. It made you feel sad or fearful, but you're trying to get over that. You're trying to heal from that. Trying to remain strong through that, with the Strength card being here. Definitely trying to remain strong through that and just keep your happy disposition. Keep your, before that person came along and incited a little fear, possibly you tried to let that go. You felt under attack, but you tried to let that go. Maybe you just dealt with it by hanging out with friends or going out and doing something. But this cycle is changing for you. It's about to transform with the Scorpio card being out in the overall outcome. Three of Wands energy, holding on to things that no longer make us happy, or you're not doing that. So, and your negative thinking. Ten of Swords was upright. This is feeling like somebody hurt you, stabbed you up, left you for dead, just really left you with a negative feeling in your head, left you feeling badly in your head. And I saw that over there as well with that Five of Swords, just left you feeling, feeling attacked. And you're feeling like you're happily ever after. Your best desired outcome in love. You're feeling a loss over it right now. I feel like Ten of Cups is your wish fulfillment. And Five of Cups is kind of emotional loss. You feeling like you can't be with this person anymore? They definitely said something to you that made you kind of question the relationship. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and this is your foundation. This is the person that you really want to grow with, be with, and you are pulling for this or even praying for this relationship because you guys are going through something. It looks like just a relationship that's going through something, and through this full moon, there will be some healing. Now, full moons are endings and new beginnings sometimes. So if this was a situation that you needed to walk away from temporarily, could only be temporarily, it may require you to walk away from the situation only to get your mind right temporarily, to find your inner strength, to find your happiness again, so that you can get out of your head about this situation. It may remove you from it. It may transform the situation across the full moon as possible. Let's see what the communication is again. Are you isolating yourself versus where you want to be? So you're going to be communicating where you want to be. What happiness is to you, financial stability is to you, all that stuff you will be communicating. Wealth, I feel like you will be communicating about money maybe. Six of Wands is victory. Is victory. So maybe you're going to talk about how you felt alone at some point. How that person made you feel when they made that communication to you. You're going to have a discussion about it, most definitely. And it looks worse than it is right now. but I feel like it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. With the Eight of Swords being out, it's all mental. It's all in your head. But the victory is there and the transformation is there. And then with Sagittarius, the course of action being I see, you see what this was. By the end of the week, you're going to be okay with the feelings towards that relationship. Two of Wands, willpower. You and that person are going to remain strong, I feel like. Definitely going to be some communication there. It's going to be a nice conversation, though. It's not going to be any arguing or any type of harsh type of conversation. I feel like it's going to be a much needed conversation. Maybe going to involve some financial talks about how, responsibilities and stuff like that. Yes, transformation coming to make sure that this relationship is, number one, more balanced, and that there's an even exchange that both parties can give and receive in an equal, balanced, healthy way. And there's a transition for that coming, transformation coming to that. Once again, I transform. This is the Death card. Basically, there is a transformation coming on the even exchange there. Communication is going to be coming in. You're going to be letting them know what you want. They're going to be letting you know what they expect. And yeah, it's about learning yourself and growing into the Queen of Swords, learning who you're going to become, being who you're going to be, embracing the change is what you're going to have to learn to do. Versus just wanting it. It's about taking actions toward it. We can pray about it, we can want it, but it is about going towards it, making it happen for yourself as well, taking action and responsibility for communicating with others what we want or how we felt or what we liked, what we did not like, and communicating that clearly in order to bring about the victory, which is what I see, the victory of turning your life around and healing those things in your life and communicating with that person to get things moving in the direction that you want to get them moving in. And I feel like there's a lot of healing coming forth with this Aries full moon. But your understanding will be increased after the communication. You can't understand anything if you don't communicate. Now, we don't even know what the other person, we have to make assumptions when there's no communication. Communication is going to allow you to see clearly, because then you will hear what that person is thinking and wanting, which when you assumed, you'd be wrong. So you're going to clearly communicate it, and that's what's going to get the healing rolling. I feel like that's what's going to actually to cause you to heal or be able to heal it, because you guys are going to be communicating. It's too much. You guys are going to be communicating, and you're going to get an understanding, a new philosophy on life. If you're with that Sagittarius card, I see. Wow, those came right back out. Two of Wands, and those came right back out. Death and victory. So you're going to be successful on this, Pisces. You're going to be very successful on this, but you do have to do the work. You do have to communicate with people, speak with people, or not be afraid to speak with people and speak your truth. You can't hold your tongue just to save the relationship. The relationship is worthy of it. You can speak your truth, and then you'll know whether or not this person or how this person is going to react. But you definitely still have to speak your truth. That's why that communication card is showing me clarity more on that you do have to speak your truth to this person so that you guys can be on the same page. You cannot build a foundation on a lie. So you have to definitely be honest. And Saturn is up there square this full moon as well, which is like your daddy. He's going to make sure that you are going about things on the up and up. So maybe having to be honest about some things that we were dishonest. If we were dishonest about some things in the past, it may cause us to have to bring those things up and discuss them, communicate them with others, or they may be communicating something like that to us. But a lot of communication, a lot of healing I see over this full moon for you. Pisces, emotional fulfillment or emotional understanding coming. And you're going to be analyzing and learning and understanding that what emotional stability is, I think, is your lesson across this full moon. If you do need to book a personal reading, you know where that is, description box below. And then please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.